What if peace was not found, but slowly discovered underwater? Imagine a world where silence speaks louder than your thoughts, a place where time slows and worries gently dissolve away. You close your eyes, but something pulls you deeper inside. Not darkness, but a glowing ocean filled with living colors. Tiny bubbles rise like whispers, carrying away hidden stress. Soft movements begin to calm your racing thoughts naturally. You are not alone here, yet you feel completely at peace. Schools of fish glide like silent dancers across your vision. Each movement feels intentional, like a quiet conversation with your mind. Have you ever wondered why oceans feel mysteriously comforting to humans? Maybe it's because water understands emotions without needing words. Or perhaps it reflects the calm we rarely experience inside. As the scene unfolds, your breathing starts to slow naturally. The tension in your shoulders begins to melt effortlessly. Colors shimmer softly, creating a peaceful rhythm for your eyes. Blue tones wrap around you like a protective blanket of calm. Bright coral reefs appear, glowing like underwater cities of life. Every detail feels alive, yet nothing feels overwhelming or chaotic. You begin to notice your thoughts fading into the background. The noise of the world slowly becomes distant and irrelevant. There is no rush here, no pressure, no expectations to meet. Just a gentle flow guiding you deeper into relaxation. Fish move without urgency, teaching you something silently important. They exist fully in the present, without regret or fear. When was the last time you truly felt present like this, without thinking about tomorrow or replaying yesterday endlessly? This underwater world invites you to let go completely, not forcefully, but through calm and effortless surrender. You begin to feel lighter, as if something has shifted inside. The water seems to carry away invisible burdens from your mind. Even your heartbeat begins to follow a slower rhythm now. Every second feels longer, deeper, more meaningful than before. The coral reef reveals patterns that feel strangely satisfying to watch. Nature organizes beauty in ways our minds instantly recognize. This connection creates a deep sense of comfort within you. You realize something important without anyone telling you directly. Calm is not something you chase, it's something you allow. And right now, you are allowing it to fully exist. The ocean does not hurry, yet everything happens perfectly within it. That same truth quietly applies to your life as well. What if your stress exists because you're moving too fast? What if slowing down is actually the secret you overlooked? The fish continue their journey, unaffected by invisible human worries. They don't question their path. They simply follow natural flow. This simplicity holds a powerful lesson hidden in plain sight. Life becomes lighter when you stop resisting its natural movement. As you watch closely, your thoughts become softer and quieter. The world above feels distant, almost like a fading memory. Your focus narrows into this peaceful underwater universe entirely. Light rays pass through water, creating a magical shimmering effect. It feels almost unreal, yet deeply comforting and familiar somehow. You begin to lose track of time without even noticing. Minutes feel like moments, and moments feel completely fulfilling. There is nothing missing here, nothing incomplete or broken, just harmony, balance, and gentle motion surrounding you endlessly. Even your breathing aligns with the rhythm of the ocean. Inhale slowly as fish glide across your field of vision. Exhale gently as bubbles rise toward the surface above. This simple pattern begins to calm your entire nervous system. You are no longer watching. You are becoming part of it. The ocean is not outside you. It exists within you too. A deep reservoir of calm you rarely take time to access. Tonight, something feels different. Something feels deeply right. You are not escaping reality. You are reconnecting with it, a quieter, softer version that exists beneath daily chaos. The reef continues glowing, like a guide through inner stillness. Fish move like thoughts, appearing and disappearing without resistance. You stop chasing them, and suddenly, everything feels easier. This is the beginning of something deeper than relaxation. It's a return to balance your mind has been craving, a moment where everything finally slows down enough to feel. And just when you think you've reached complete calm, something shifts deeper beneath the surface, almost unnoticed, because this peaceful ocean is about to reveal something more. At first, you think this calm will remain simple and unchanged, but the ocean never reveals everything at once intentionally. Beneath the surface, layers of meaning quietly begin unfolding. You notice a single fish moving differently from the others. It doesn't follow the group, yet it doesn't seem lost. Instead, it moves with a strange confidence and quiet purpose. Have you ever felt like that fish in your life? Surrounded by many, yet walking a path entirely your own. The fish glides past coral, exploring spaces others ignore completely. It pauses, observes, then continues without hesitation or doubt. There's something powerful in that kind of silent independence. Most of us rush, afraid of missing something important. But what if slowing down reveals what truly matters instead? The ocean teaches patience without ever speaking a single word. Nothing here competes, yet everything thrives beautifully together. Coral grows slowly, building entire worlds over long periods. Fish adapt, adjust, and survive without constant panic or stress. This balance feels almost impossible in our fast-moving human lives. Yet here, it feels natural, effortless, and deeply right. You begin reflecting on your own daily routine silently. How often do you rush without knowing why exactly? How often do you chase things that don't bring peace? The fish continues forward, now disappearing behind a coral structure. For a moment, you feel a subtle sense of loss, but then it reappears from a completely unexpected direction. Life works the same way more often than we realize. Things disappear, only to return differently when you least expect. This creates a quiet realization forming inside your mind. Not everything lost is gone forever. Sometimes it's just hidden. The ocean never panics when something moves out of sight. It trusts the natural flow of movement and change. You start wondering, when did you stop trusting life like that? When did control become more important than calm acceptance? The deeper you observe, the clearer everything begins to feel. A group of fish now moves together in perfect harmony. No leader, no chaos, just a synchronized motion guided by instinct. It's almost mesmerizing, like watching a perfectly timed performance. You feel your mind syncing with their rhythm subconsciously. This connection goes beyond logic. It feels emotional and instinctive. Maybe humans were never meant to live in constant tension. Maybe we forgot how to exist naturally within our environment. The ocean doesn't resist change. It embraces it continuously. Waves shift, currents move, yet everything remains in balance. This contradiction feels strange, yet incredibly meaningful at the same time. You realize something quietly forming beneath your thoughts now. Peace is not found in control, but in understanding flow. And flow requires letting go of constant mental resistance. The fish returns again, this time swimming directly toward you. It feels like it's inviting you to follow its path, not physically, but mentally and emotionally within this experience. You begin imagining yourself moving freely like that fish. No expectations, no fear, just calm movement through life. Would your life feel lighter if you lived like that? The answer forms instantly, yet feels surprisingly difficult to accept, because letting go is simple in theory, but hard in practice. The ocean makes it look easy, but humans complicate everything. Still, something inside you begins to shift slowly. Your thoughts feel less heavy, less urgent than before. You're no longer holding on to every worry so tightly. The underwater world continues guiding you without forcing anything. It simply exists, allowing you to absorb its calm energy. That's when you notice something deeper within this experience. The ocean is not changing. You are changing quietly. Your perception is shifting, creating a new sense of awareness. Things that once felt important now seem strangely distant. Problems feel smaller when your mind becomes this calm. The fish disappears again, but this time you don't react. You trust it will return whenever it's meant to. That trust feels unfamiliar, yet deeply comforting at the same time. Something inside you has started to realign naturally. A new understanding is forming, but it's not complete yet, because the ocean still holds one final truth beneath everything, a deeper insight that changes how you see everything. And just as you begin to feel completely at peace, the meaning behind this entire experience finally starts revealing itself. What if this calm you feel is not coming from the ocean? What if it has always existed inside you, all along? The ocean didn't create peace. It only reminded you gently. Everything you are feeling right now was already within you. The fish, the water, the silence simply revealed it clearly. This realization hits differently, deeper than expected at first. You stop looking outward, and your attention turns inward naturally. The same calm space exists beneath your everyday thoughts constantly, but noise, stress, and distractions usually keep it hidden. The ocean removes distractions, allowing you to finally notice it. That's why this experience feels so powerful and unfamiliar. Not because it's new, but because it's rarely accessed. You begin questioning everything you believed about peace before. Maybe peace is not a destination you need to reach someday. Maybe it's a state you can enter at any moment. The ocean didn't give you anything, it showed you everything. And now, you understand something most people never realize. You don't need to escape your life to feel calm. You only need to reconnect with yourself more often. The fish becomes symbolic now, representing your natural flow. When you follow it, life feels easier and more balanced. When you resist it, everything feels heavy and overwhelming. This truth feels simple, yet incredibly powerful at the same time, because it changes how you approach everything moving forward. Stress is not always caused by life, but by resistance. And resistance comes from trying to control everything unnecessarily. The ocean flows because it does not fight itself. What if you stopped fighting your thoughts and emotions constantly? What if you allowed them to pass like fish in water? Suddenly, everything would feel lighter, softer, more manageable. You realize this moment is more than just relaxation. It's a reminder of how life is meant to feel. Not rushed, not pressured, but balanced and naturally flowing. The coral reef stands strong, yet grows slowly over time. It doesn't rush success, yet builds something truly lasting. That lesson applies directly to your own journey as well. Growth does not need speed. It needs consistency and patience. The fish does not compare itself with others around it. It simply exists, moves, and adapts to its environment naturally. Imagine how peaceful life would feel without constant comparison, without measuring your worth based on external expectations. This shift in thinking creates a powerful sense of freedom. You begin feeling more in control by letting go of control. That paradox feels strange, yet deeply true at the same time. The ocean has been teaching you quietly this entire time, not through words, but through presence and natural flow. Now you see it clearly, and everything starts making sense. Peace was never far away. It was just unnoticed. You don't need perfect conditions to feel calm and balanced. You only need awareness and a willingness to slow down. Even now, as this moment begins to fade slowly, you carry this calm with you wherever you go next. It becomes a part of you, not something external anymore. Whenever life feels overwhelming, you can return to this state. Just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and remember this feeling. The ocean is not a place, it's a mindset within you, and you now know how to access it anytime. This is your hidden advantage most people never fully discover. A quiet power that transforms stress into calm awareness instantly. The more you practice, the easier it becomes over time, until calm becomes your default, not a rare experience, and life begins to feel lighter, clearer, and more meaningful. So don't let this moment end without taking something valuable. Take this awareness, this calm, this new perspective with you. Use it when things feel heavy, chaotic, or overwhelming. Return to your inner ocean whenever you need clarity, because it will always be there, waiting quietly within you. Now take a deep breath, slowly and intentionally. Feel the calm settling deeper inside your body. Let go of tension, even if just for this moment. You deserve this peace more than you realize, and you can experience it again whenever you choose. If this moment helped you feel even slightly calmer, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And come back whenever you need to reconnect with yourself again.